Hello family and friends and fellow YouTubers, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner. Well, I wanted to start this video off outside in front of the big tom turkey so I could show you the big turkey. But when I was out there, it was so windy, I mean beyond windy, and so cold. It was really hard to do, and even after I got through the introduction, I came in and I listened to it and you could not hear me at all. But I wanted to leave enough of the clip in there so that you could see me and Paulo outside and so that you could see the big tom turkey was out there. Now, a lot of years we have actually done family pictures with the tom turkey, but it's not going to get done today. It is just so windy and so cold. I just know that no one's going to want to go out there and pose in front of that turkey, and especially the grandchildren. You know, that 2-year-old, he is not going to want to be out there in that cold, and I don't blame him at all because I don't want to be out there in that cold. But anyway, we did get the turkey put up. My daughter and grandchildren are supposed to be here later on this weekend too to do some decorating and gingerbread houses. So on one of those days when she comes, we might try to sneak in some pictures. But it definitely will not be today. But I did want you to see the turkey. All right, so come on along and join our day. I'm going to have to probably split this video up into several parts. So be sure and look for all the parts. I'm going to do today's part, which is going to be decorating the house and watching some of the parade. And then I'm also going to do a food section because I know that me preparing the food is going to be long. And so I'm going to cut it off into its own part. And then I will also probably do a family section of us visiting and stuff. So just to try to shrink the video down into smaller parts, I've decided I'm going to try to aim for those 3 parts. So decorating and parade, food, and then family time. So anyway, all right, so come on along and join our day. All right, here we go.
I think Tom winked at me.
I'm sure.
He wanted to say a special.
Okay, we are watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Anthony, thank you for being
Thank
here
you.
with
Happy
us.
Thanksgiving.
So happy.
This is one of the reasons I like having the supper is because I can enjoy the parade and then worry about cooking in between. There's Tom Turkey. Katie's in here watching it with me. This is one of the reasons we like doing the supper. Okay, family and friends, so I'm watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with Katie Beth, and I just kind of run in here and catch different clips that she wants me to see, and I come in here when I'm not doing anything. So anyway, Blue's Clue is coming up next, so I'll show you a little bit of it. All right.
To be like, hey, you're doing good, you look good. It's a big deal that he's back. Steve is back at the Blues Clues, everybody.
Yeah, it's their 25th.
22 feet, and the paw is covered in 13.
Katie's like, yay!
Yay, Blues Clues!
I mean, I can imagine.
This was her childhood favorite.
On my face and hair, and a little bit on you right
Steve
now.
came back and
Yeah.
saw a message on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's all of their hosts that they've gone through.
All the Steves.
Yeah.
Well, I love it.
I guess,
Look at all
yeah, the
three of
cast.
us together. This is monumental that they're together, and we're so excited to welcome Blue to the parade. Blue's Clues in over 160 countries and more than 20 languages.
Yep. It's the return.
All right, happy 25th, Blue. What was his friend's name?
Oh, Smokey.
Steve.
Wow.
The girl.
Oh, Paprika.
And there was another one. Magenta. Magenta. Oh, look! There's Smokey. There's Smokey.
Standing up, so he looks extra big. He's 6 feet, a Baby Yoda mug. Like, this is the cutest character I've ever seen.
Okay, Paul, we're thinking about you. Happy Thanksgiving to Paul and Edna. There's his Baby Yoda, right? That's who that is?
Grogu is his official name.
Okay.
I love this because on the
I just knew it was a Star Wars character.
On the Mandalorian's little.
Okay, family and friends, so it is time to set the Thanksgiving table. And I thought that I would show you how I like to set our Thanksgiving table. It doesn't really vary from year to year because I've used the same tablecloth, the same placemats, the same decorations for many years now, but I happen to like my leaf theme, and so that's what I go with. I think it's just a really nice fall feeling to use the leaf themed tablecloth and placemats. So let me go ahead and start setting this table. See, isn't that just a beautiful fall colored tablecloth with the reds and the oranges and a little bit of green in there, some yellow. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim. You like my dancing pilgrims, Katie? Yep. All right, I'm going to put them over here for now. I'm sorry. That's okay. All right. My runner. I'm glad you're enjoying this. My Tom Turkey. All right. And then these are the leaf placemats that I like using. Katie Beth is over here with the giggles.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. You like my leaf placemats? So for the adults, I like to use my false graph stoneware plates. And for the grandkids, I just use the Corelle because the Corelle is much lighter than the stoneware. So I had a really good friend, Cheryl Flora of Cheryl's Country Home, crochet these leaves for me one year to go along with my table setting. And what I like to do with them is I put names on top and use them like as place markers. And they just add a nice touch. Although everyone kind of knows where they sit, but it does add a nice touch to our table. Okay, so this leaf bowl that I have here I like to use for like mints and candies, but I don't put them in there right away because the grandkids would want to eat those first. But that's what I use this bowl for. But I wanted to show you, this little mouse set that I've had for a very, very long time. I got these the first year I had my first apartment and did Thanksgiving, and that was back in 1983. In 1983 I moved into my first apartment and had my first Thanksgiving meal, and I had bought these as my centerpiece. So it's been a long time now. Okay, and then I have this leaf plate that I like to put the rolls on. These are a couple of wreaths that Karen and I made one year together, so I always like to have them sitting out, and I will probably put them in a window. So let me go put those away and then I'll show them to you later. And then I have these little barn salt and pepper shakers that Katie Bath gave me one year for Christmas. And I just really like the theme of them, so I like to include them on the Thanksgiving table. Okay, so then besides the big plates, I also like to use the bread and butter plates for the rolls. And then I also like to use the bowls for the glorified rice. Okay, friends, so here it is, our Thanksgiving table. I'll bring you in for a closer look. Let's go take a closer look. Okay, friends, so here's the final result of my Thanksgiving table. I have tom turkey in the center there. I have my leaf platter here for the rolls, and behind them I have Mr. and Mrs. Mouse, Pilgrim Mouse, in front of their little barns. And then over here is the other leaf dish. And then each place has the place leaf mat with one of my white stoneware dishes on top. And I always like this set because of the lines. Like my dishes have these straight lines, and then my glasses have these straight lines, and then the silverware has these straight lines. So I like the way all the lines kind of coordinate together. And so that's what each place setting looks like. So anyway, I just like the fall colors. I like the leaf theme. And I just think it looks very much like a welcoming Thanksgiving table. Okay, and another dish that we will be adding to our Thanksgiving table this year is this turkey egg platter. And it comes from my really good friend Rusty Adam. Rusty will be here today. And she has recently had to clear out her home to get it ready for sale. And so while she was doing that, she assigned different pieces to different people. And we were allowed to request different items. And I requested this turkey platter because when Rusty and Richard would host Thanksgiving, they always had this platter on their table. So I will always have memories of Rusty and Richard around my Thanksgiving table. And today we actually get to have Rusty here in person. So that makes it all the better. Alright, talk to y'all in a bit. Alright, and so besides the table looking all festive, I thought I would show you a little bit around the room. That's the puzzle that we all did together as a family a few years back. There is where Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim ended up. And then over here I put one of the wreaths, one of the fall wreaths. And then over here in this corner I have the other fall wreath. And I just found this at our local farm and home not too long ago, and I really liked it. It says, "Cardinals appear when angels are near." And what I really liked about it was that it had a male and female cardinal. So many times you'll find figurines or plaques with cardinals and they always have just the male. And I really like that they included both the male and the female on there. It looks like a beautiful day, but it is cold. Got my new bird feeders up. The old pole had blown over in our last storm, and we were able to get a new one made and put up. And then while I have you over here, I thought I would share with you. I have been doing this, the 5-minute gratitude journal. I got it for myself for my birthday with a gift card I received. And I loved it. I loved it so much, in fact, that I gave one to Katie for her birthday and one to Karen for her birthday. And just doing one of those pages each day just helps to bring a little bit of joy into my life each evening. And I highly recommend this book, The 5-Minute Gratitude Journal by Sophia Godkin, Godkin. She has a PhD. So, all right. Talk to you all in a bit. All right, so another favorite thing of mine on Thanksgiving is watching the dog show. And they have already chosen the winners per breed, and now they're getting ready to choose the outstanding dog. Best in show. And it looks like the Scottish Deerhound, Claire, won. So, always a favorite of mine is to watch the dog show. It is beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful dog? Long and lanky. Oh, there's all the winners. But you know what? Paulo will always be my best in show. Okay, friends, so one nice thing about living in the United States on Thanksgiving Day is that if you don't get up in time to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, they rerun it. So like, Katie and I watched it this morning from like 8 to 10, and now they're rerunning it. Now, we have chosen to watch the other channel this time because we have two major channels, ABC and NBC, that runs it. So we watched ABC this morning, and now we're going to watch NBC. And it's really cool. Our parade is really cool because not only do you get to see floats and stuff, but then our major Broadway productions always show you a kind of like a preview of some of their works. So yeah, so we're watching it again. Yay!
Today, and we are already looking forward to the gifts from Hallmark Channel. They're 24/7 holiday movies, each one an original. Hallmark Channel's Countdown to Christmas is a holiday tradition loved by millions.
Singing Small Town Christmas, here's 3-time Grammy Award winner.
Yay, Hallmark.
Women, 180 men of the marvelous $1 Million Band. We love how the bands were able to come this year because they could not come last year, so they got a redo.
I know, and the bands are back. It makes it so exciting. It's really just been building all morning long in anticipation of this next magical moment.
And so begins the grand finale of our parade, the eagerly awaited arrival of the star of our holiday season.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, to all who believe, here is Santa Claus.
Yay, we made it to Santa Claus. We started out with Tom Turkey, and now we have made it to Santa Claus. So we have to get through all the dancing girls first. There we go.
Featuring Santa's departure from his toy shop and from his hard-working elves in the North Pole, Mrs. Claus waves goodbye as her husband's majestic emerald and golden sleigh, pulled by 8 magic reindeer, carry an enormous bag containing gifts for the children and for the young at heart, all across the world. Yes!
Tom Turkey and Santa Claus in the same shot. There we go. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. All right, there we go. Tom Turkey and Santa Claus in the same shot. So there we go. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
95th Thanksgiving Day Parade. We want to thank the thousands of volunteers who labored tirelessly throughout the year to mount